just my reaction to Manchester City 3, Leeds United 2. Game of two halves. First half, Leeds didn't look like they were on it at all. First minute, well, about 39 seconds in, Phil Foden scores. Leeds not been on it from the start. Um, yeah, just simple simple cut back again down the left hand side. Nonto left his man, didn't follow his man back in, and yeah, another cut back, and City go 1-0 up. Good evening, Reese. Smash the like and subscribe as well, please, people. Then it comes to second goal from a corner. Leeds United ball watching again. Three players didn't even jump for the ball. And yeah, it's Man City 2, Leeds United 0. Into the second half, Daniel Farker makes two substitutions at half time, takes off Willie Nonto and Dan James, who I thought Nonto was at fault for the first game. I don't think the wingers got into it in the first half. So yeah, makes two changes, brings on Biol, puts it into a 3 at the back, and brings on Calvert-Lewin to go to up top with Nemecha. And yeah, it just changed from there. Leeds United, just played Man City off the pitch second half. Ball goes up. Calvert-Lewin, Scooby, Dominic Calvert-Lewin scores for Leeds United. Putting himself about in that second half. Working the two up top looked really good, and then Calvert-Lewin again gets a penalty, and it is a penalty. Don't know what Guardiola's thinking about. Asking why is it? I don't know why it's gone to VAR. It's definitely a penalty. And yeah, Nemecha steps up. 4 goals in 4 starts. Soft penalty to start with, straight at the keeper. But luckily enough, rebounds and scores. And Leeds United were all over me. I actually thought we were going to go on and win it there, but yeah, it's it come out Phil Foden with a bit of magic in the 91st minute, and Leeds United ended up losing 3-2. But I am proud of the team today. Really, really proud. Can't ask for any more, really. Great game. Great second half. Game of two halves, like I say. It's first half didn't even look like we turned up. Now Daniel Farker needs to do this against Chelsea. Play the 3 at the back. Singing new Joker 4 as a sub again coming off, or Dan James coming off the bench or something like that. But yeah, playing the 2 up top. Troubled Man City in that second half. Man City didn't know what had hit them. Didn't know what it was. That Pep Guardiola told their keeper to go down so he can bring all his players into a huddle and try changing his tactics. But yeah, a bit shocked from what's in there. Phil Foden said in his interview after the game that we changed it up second half and Man City couldn't cope. So yeah, Leeds United, that should please a few fans now that Leeds United actually played well in the second half. Yeah, Scooby. Leeds United in the second half actually have come out and played a game of football, because for the last few games, the second half we just think we're backed off. But today, my man of the match, I think Groove went under the radar in the second half, but I think my man of the match today for Leeds was Tanaka. I think he was all over the place today. Played really well. Maybe that three in the middle worked with Tanaka. I didn't think he'd be anywhere near good enough in the Prem. I thought he was a little bit too slight in his body. He'd get bullied, but no, he seems to be, last couple of games he's come in, seems to be doing really well with Tanaka. So what's people's thoughts? Is Daniel Farke going to stick with this for the Chelsea game and the Liverpool game? For me, he needs to. Because Chelsea's centre-backs ain't good at the thing, so we could probably get something against them. Liverpool, well, we don't know what's happening with them at the moment. Worst start Liverpool have had in a long time. Maybe we could get something against them as well. So yeah, it's really pleasing. I'm pleased with today. People said it's still a loss, but you can't take nothing from that second half. Second half we were on top. Yeah, just one of those days. I actually thought we were going to go on and win it, but we didn't. Even the first half, I thought it was 2 6s and 4s and an 8 with Tanaka. I actually thought first half. I actually thought the formation was 4-2-3-1 with Gruev and Ampadu sitting and Tanaka up as a 10 in the first half. But yes, Russ, hamstring injury. I wonder if that's why he changed shape. Hamstring injury for who? DJ or Nonto, because he took them off, didn't he? Or DJ hamstring injury, yeah. I don't know. I just don't think they were getting out in that first half anyway. Man City were just playing it rounders and thing. Second half, totally different. People were crying out for Nonto and DJ. I don't see what people see in Nonto and DJ. To be honest, yeah, one quick at running, other one runs into a cul-de-sac. But that's about it, really. We need some signings in January. If Daniel Farke, if we play like this against Chelsea and Liverpool, and we can get results out of it, Daniel Farke stays in his job, and so he should as well. Because I don't think there's anybody out there good enough to get any more out of this team than what Daniel Farke's getting. And people can name names. I want somebody that's done it in an English league, not in a German league, not in a Swiss league. They've never been in the Premiership. It's totally different. He helped. Well, he didn't today. That first goal was on him. That first goal today is on him. He just let the player run past him, and that was it. Yeah, but it does help out more than Okafor does normally. But today, that first goal was on him. Yeah, for me, there's no manager out there that's going to get. And for me, I don't think they're going to sack Farke. The reason I'm going to give is because it's about £2.3 million to get rid of him, which comes off the money for players in January. So then you get rid of him, you've got to pay staff off as well, which is more money. Then you've got to get another manager in and pay for him. Then pay for his staff coming in, which comes off the money in January, if there is any money in January. So then that leaves us with less to spend in January. And I don't think Daniel Farke has done that bad. Yeah, we were in 18th. Where did people expect us to be? 8th? No. I said this season, I'm hoping we finish 17th, but I had Leeds in the bottom 3. We was 1 point we was level on points with West Ham. They was ahead of us on goal difference. And I think it was Nottingham Forest or Fulham that was a point ahead of us. So really, we are where we are. Yeah, nobody was switched on, but I think if Nonto hadn't let him go past, I think we might have had a better chance of defending it. But yeah, it's straight down that left-hand side again. Daniel Farke's moaning about that left-hand side. He switched it over today and still the same. So it's just, don't know what it is with that left hand side. Right hand side was alright again. I thought James Justin played well today. I thought Bogle pocketed Doku. Ireland, I don't think he likes scoring against Leeds. Leeds are poo. Yeah, good. Um, so yeah, it's for me. He don't. I won't sack him anyway. And who I've been told that we've spoken to, I definitely won't sack him. Um, so yeah, for me, good result today. I'm not down on it. Yeah, we lost 3-2. But that second half has given me um, some life back in, saying yeah, I think. But people saying, "Oh, we're in relegation. We should sack him." What they didn't realise, we were still level on points with West Ham. Like I say, they were just ahead of us on goal difference. They've got to play Liverpool. They've got a few hard games coming up. Fulham have got a few hard games coming up. Forest have got a few hard games coming up. You know what I mean? It's not all. Cheers, Russ. Not all going to be easy for them. So yeah, it's for me, good game today. Smash a like and subscribe, people, if you're watching as well, please. Um, yeah, no problem, Russ. You can get rid of a few in here and numpties. Um, yeah, for me, I'm proud of today. That second half has given Daniel Farke can change it. People saying he's inept. I just think there's times that people saying he's inept is because they were playing Amundsen. But for me, Amundsen's been one of our better players. A lot of these games, yeah, Dan James has been out, Nonto's been out, but today they come back in. Didn't look on it to me. You could tell they'd been out quite a bit. It looked rusty. But he changed it up. Fans can stop moaning now that he hadn't changed it. He's always playing Amundsen. Um, tonight, it was my man of the match today, Russ. But I also think in that second half, Gruev went under the radar, put a few tackles in. Thing, but yeah, my man of the match today was Tanaka for Leeds. It was all over the place. But if we hadn't got that penalty and that one, if he'd have played advantage, that referee, and that shot with Tanaka and he missed an open goal. Freddie, what's up with you? What are you saying and why am I not answering you? I said hello. Um, so yeah, I think James Justin did well today. I know he went off with a knock. Just hope he isn't bad. See what he does for the next game. I wonder if he's going to go the 3-5-2 or he's going to go the 4-3-3, and then if he comes to it, switch it up to a 3-5-2, which I like. You know what I mean? Start off the 4-3-3. If it's not going well, switch it to the 3-5-2 at half time or in game, before half time if it needs to be, and go for it. I quite like it. Yeah, well, maybe he might go the 4-3-3, and then if it's not working out, because Chelsea's defenders aren't that good, so maybe he might think to himself, "Ooh, this isn't working. Let's switch it over again. Go 3-5-2." Because in that second half, going 3-5-2 thing. But for me, yeah. So James Justin played well. Bogle had Doku in his pocket. Ireland, I don't know whether he didn't like scoring or Pascal just kept him quiet. Ampadu actually looked a decent player at centre midfield today, defensive midfield. For me, he's always been better in central defence. Looked better. Chelsea's quality is the same as City. That's why yeah, but the defence ain't as good as City's, Russ. Um, so yeah, for me, I'm happy. Always were. I was never a Farker in and never a Farker out. I just couldn't understand why supporters wasn't on the players' backs because they wasn't playing good. You know what I mean? People think this is a Premiership side. It's not. It's still a Championship side with a few adequate add-ons that we got in the summer. Um, so yeah, mm, Gabby Goodmanson, when he got dropped today, I thought was it his comments that he made to Adam Pope at BBC Radio Leeds through the week. Maybe, don't know. But seeing the Metch's interview after the game as well, you could see in his face that they were a bit upset that they didn't get it. But like he said, the squad's all together. They're all behind Daniel Farker. Like Daniel Farker said in his interview, we didn't come here for a loss. We came here to get some points. And it almost happened, apart from a bit of quality from Phil Foden at 91st minute. And where the referee got 10 minutes from in that second half stoppage time is beyond me. I'd worked it out about 4 minutes, if that. But that's me. Maybe I can't count. But yeah. Anyway, thanks for watching. I'm more happy now. People may stop moaning. Daniel Farker for me should never be in consideration to be sacked. It was more on the players for me than what it was Farker. So yeah, let's all marching on together. Leeds, Leeds, Leeds.